So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium.
To kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Return starts at the 9. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Putting a receiver in motion.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11.
First down, Burrow to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Off the play fake, Williams. That's complete, Cole Kmet. And he rocks the tackler. And he takes this in, touchdown Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 2.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
They send the tight end in motion. On first down, here's Burrow. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On 2, ready?
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They've got a man in motion. Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Flushed out now to his left. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Burrow setting up the play action. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They'll come up 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Burrow from the gun. On the move, headed right.
Ooh,
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Working from the gun, Williams. Has it downfield, working the left. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Williams to throw on 1st. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's 2nd down coming up.
18, let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Komet's got it,
Oh
left
my
side.
God! Come on, game,
And
stop
they'll
it.
haul him down a step
He ain't
before the 30,
catching
or right at the
He
31.
ain't catching that, dude.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Williams from the gun. Throwing this back in the end zone.
Did the wrong,
And he
did
has
switch
the
with the
Chicago
wrong guy,
touchdown.
dude.
The Bears get 6 more on their early advantage. DJ Moore the touchdown. Santos connects on the
Switched
point
with
after.
the wrong guy. He got lucky
And
on
the
that.
Bears drive their lead to 11.
Switch with that wrong guy.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
I'm one, ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 1.
They're
Isn't holding up.
8
They're able to
point
drop it.
targets every day.
And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
11.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. They want him
Oh,
again.
ball.
He goes down again. And consecutive sacks.
First of all, you should have Peppers, bud.
4th down.
He wasn't drafted by the
Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
Ain't like that.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Forced out to his right. Finds his running back,
Dude,
DeAndre
what is
Swift.
going on, dude? Like, you cannot be
Get
running
this up close
inside
to the
on
40
right away.
before going out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Here's Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Setting up the screen. And they
You're a
finally
fag,
bring
bro.
him down, but
You're
that
a
is
little
a big
fag.
gain and a new set of downs.
You're a little fag, bro.
And they can go ahead.
Ready.
We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He's got it near the 8.
Dude, see, that's messed up. Like, you shouldn't get inside release at all.
3 drives, 3
You should not get inside
touchdowns.
release.
It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively.
You should not
Broncos.
get inside
Well, we
release
all
at all.
wait for this defense final back
How are
before
we
this
not
becomes
getting
a
this
runaway.
fucking
Yeah, I'm a
quarterback?
little torn up here in this
Let's
booth
go.
because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being
Makes sense.
embarrassed here
This
pretty
guy's
quickly.
fucking cool.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
They'll send him over right. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man
Dude,
coming
I don't
across.
get it. How are you guys
And
getting
the
off the
plunge
blocks?
up the gut yields nothing
Oh
there.
my god. Alright.
It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game
Dude,
field.
what the
He's
fuck?
holding up. They're able to drop him.
Are you not gonna block?
And that pushes him back. Third down.
Are y'all not gonna fucking block today?
You give him much of the credit for this.
Holy
early lead. Heck, give
shit,
every
man.
player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit. Because
That's
that ambush
fucking
on the quarterback,
outrageous.
A big reason why they're in control of this game.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
12, 12, 12, 11, 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow.
Dude, okay. I don't get how these bums are getting off their blocks so fast.
Their punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punch, and here's another huge one. And this just gets
I
past the
get it,
20
bro.
before going
How
out.
is this bum getting off their blocks so easily?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You're a fag,
It sure
bro.
seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
You're an absolute faggot.
The drive
No
picks up
skill
here,
whatsoever.
1st and 10. Now Williams.
Dude, where the
He's
hell are
got
you,
him,
bro?
that's Swift.
God.
Yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He's on the move.
Dude, what?
He made a
Oh,
bid
you
for
weren't up there,
midfield
bro.
but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
19 Lions.
They kick the running back in motion. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, set. Come 19. Come 19.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2.
Dude, what are you doing, bro?
Marker.
Like, come on, bro. That's an easy stop. That's an easy stop.
First down. That chunk worth a nice 21
That's an
yards.
easy stop.
And that's good for a Bears first down.
Oh my god, this game is so bad.
Williams set to pass.
Hey, are we just not going to try and pick off these passes? Or
Ball's incomplete. Second down coming up.
we're getting to the quarterback, but nobody wants to fucking try and pick off the damn pass.
Speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Let's go now. Panther 11. Panther 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Third down. Here's Williams.
Dude, yeah, right!
Touchdown,
What
Chicago.
are you doing, Gabe?
The Bears
You guys
take
should
a
have
four-score
a
game
release
as they
at
lead
all.
by 24. It's a roll the dudes a touchdown.
This guy should not have a release
For
at
the
all.
moment, at
Like,
least,
what
as
is
we got a
going
flag
on,
down on the
man?
field. I think they're going to get him for
Keep
hitting the
screwing
kicker.
us over.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And
The
now
guy
this
should
kickoff's
not
gonna come
have
from
a
the 50.
chance
Let's see if they loft in and
to
try to
get a
stick him
free
deep.
release. Come on.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
We gotta do something.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Motion man sent left.
Stop.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. Finds his man Chase. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
11 MT, 11. Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. Catch is made in close. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Stop. 11 MT, tape. 11. Stop.
Brown reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it an 18-point game.
Bengals 10. Evan McPherson to the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Dax Hill up for the stop. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears with 2nd and 6.
Okay, break. Warrior 70. Set. 18 Rattler. Get up.
From the 34. Able to get
Dude,
it to
come
Moore.
on, bro.
And they push
Like, you guys
this
have got
back
way better than
47 yard
this.
line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
70 range. Go.
First down throw by Williams. Play didn't break how they wanted it.
Guys, I
and he
need y'all
throws
to
this
get to
away.
him.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
19 tight. Come on. Set.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Pass complete. That's Devin
That should
Duvernay.
have been picked.
And they'll
That
manage
should
to
have been picked
contain him
right
after
there.
a
That should have
6-yard
been
pickup. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them.
Dude, yeah, right. Like, come on. I'm right there for the pick.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Right there for the pick. Like, come on, game. Give me a fucking break, will you?
It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
And they will not let me get the
kick
goddamn
is
pick.
Good, and we're going to have some some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Damn.
Santos has it all teed up and ready
No.
to send this away.
They keep getting screwed over every single time, bro.
And
No
that one flies
picks
right on
at
past
all.
the end zone. Didn't
Like,
make
we're
an
right
effort to hit
there,
the
and they
landing
won't let us
area
get a
at
fucking
all.
pick.
So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30.
On one, ready?
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Whoa. Here we go, here we go. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow.
Dude,
He's in the pocket.
give me some
And that's
fucking
incomplete
time,
with
bro.
down to 9 seconds left.
God, that is
Not
horrible.
finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here. on
Damn, like
second
you guys
down.
do not give me time at all.
On one, ready? Here we go.
Man in motion
Here we go.
here.
Stop.
Got his target. It's Higgins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Throwing it just before halftime. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some
That is some
short hands got
bullshit.
in the way there. That brings us to halftime.
Bullshit,
We'll get a break
man.
as
They
our
just
teams
do
make
not
their
let me get any
adjustments, and they
picks.
return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit.
This guy does not deserve to be in this game at all.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half
I
has in
can't
store
believe
for us.
the amount of picks we're just missing.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
That was a pick right there in the end zone that we were going to have. Should have got one in the middle of the
Just a
field.
few moments longer for
Yeah,
an
two
exciting
earlier
start to
in the
this second
game.
half. We've got a touchback.
Cannot fucking get it together.
First and 10 now from the 30. Williams on the play action.
Oh my
And
god,
like an
dude, we
empty
just
wrapper,
can't.
he just throws
Every
that
single
one away.
time, dude, we've hit that quarterback. How many times,
Offenses
bro?
that connect in this
How many
intermediate zone
times have
are
we
so
hit that
effective.
quarterback?
Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Williams throwing again here on second down.
Got him, finally.
There,
Shit.
drop it.
Only gotten to your
That pushes
quarterback
them
how many
back. Third
times?
down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Third and long for him here. Pass complete to Duvernay. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Damn.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And it'll be Bengals football. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Catch made. Yes,
What?
the ball is out.
I'm done with this game, dude. Like, come on. No way. Oh, thank you, Lord. All right, game.
You know, this
I'll
just
take the
can't
glitch.
happen
That'll
on
work for
first
me.
down. It really can. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
11 MP. Kate. Stop.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Has a man, it's Brown. He loses
Oh
the
my God, Brown!
scooped up by the defense. Well, that didn't take
What
long.
in the
One
fuck is
play,
going on
and they're
with
back
you,
out
dude?
there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an
Twice!
offensive player, especially when you screw
Twice
it
you
up in your
fucked up,
fumble.
man.
The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
First down, Williams. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw
dude.
or something. It brings up
That's
second down.
ridiculous. Twice, bro. Twice you fucked up.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter.
Yeah, see, that's not right. That's not right at all.
Right at the 31.
Not right.
They get
I'm
13
like
on the
beyond
pickup.
pissed off with
And that's a
fucking
Chicago first down.
Brown.
And the Bears, first down.
Here we go, shot.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the pistol, Williams.
Wow.
Has his man, it's Swift.
What a bag.
And he takes this in.
What a
Touchdown,
bag.
Chicago. The Bears grow their lead off the turnover. His kick is good for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Yeah,
Well, I'd say
bro.
some frustrations at the deficit
Guy has no
bleeding
skill
over
whatsoever.
onto the field as they get rung up for the personal foul.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Frustration
No
and
skill.
emotion, right? You got to play with emotion, but you can't let emotion play you, and especially when you're digging out
I
of a
can't
hole
believe
like they are.
Chase Brown's fumbled
Santos has it
twice
all
back
teed
to
up
back
and ready to
plays.
send this away.
What the fuck?
Returnable from the 2. Returns looking good so
All
far.
right.
And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of
I,
bounds. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. On target to his man Higgins. And he crosses out
he
of
is.
bounds, so now
Those
we're
are
going to
too
learn who
late.
the penalty
Those
flag is
are way
on.
too fucking
The
late,
game
man.
they were pretty happy with goes away
Oh,
via the penalty.
God, bro.
And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
I don't know. I mean, I'm afraid to give Chase Brown the ball because
Offense to the line for
he's
second
fumbling.
down.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
Play action now, Burrow.
Okay,
He just got
I'm
it away
waiting for you to
before the hit,
fucking
but the
get
pass
open.
winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Waiting for you guys to get open. I don't know why you're all moving so fucking slow.
Gun. Shot. 11 MT.
Slot man in motion right.
Shot.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. This one's taken in by Otten. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I get
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9.
Shot.
Trying for it with Burrow.
Dude, what the hell, man?
Intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson
I
has it.
can't get a break right
Take
now.
over as he records his 10th career INT. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Running behind 7
Oh
with
my
Swift.
god! Defensive line, that's all you. Defensive
And
line.
he takes this one in for a Chicago
D-line, that is all you.
The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the
I don't
kickoff
know
on the
what the fuck they're
roughing
doing.
call.
Like, that was horrible.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
This guy's a fucking tool.
Return starts from the goal line. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose.
Here.
And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
12, 12, 12.
First down, Burrow to throw.
I don't know what's going on up there, dude. These guys are running into each other and everything.
Second down coming up.
11. Here we go.
Trying again, following the sack. Got his target, it's Otten. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
12.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
11 mighty.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow.
Dude! Okay, they've got 3 coming after you. And somehow they're still able to get in. I don't get that. 3 defenders, bro. 3 pass rushers. Like, that's unreal.
Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Another try following the sack. He's going to try to drop it in deep right.
Dude, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This game is horrible.
Tough one to retain through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough third.
The guy is nowhere near him.
That was almost a nice chunk of play.
Nowhere near him.
To recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Twelve.
Here he is on 3rd and long.
Dude, catch the ball.
Harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Ready?
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11 MT.
They're going for this.
Dude, nobody
And
blocked.
it falls incomplete.
Dude, this guy is glitching the defensive line.
Aggression. You get 4 downs.
Glitching
but I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again.
This guy has no skill whatsoever. He just knows how to glitch. That's all he knows.
The next time they get this shot.
No skill.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Track at 60. Check go.
And he could have a free play here. Throwing deep towards the end
Dude,
zone.
what? Oh,
It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it
Bag
deep.
it.
Now we're going to get this call. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty.
Let's go now.
Swift gets it, going left. And he won't win the race to the outside. That runs bottled
Right,
up in the
bitch.
line. Nothing on 1st and 5. That brings up 2nd down.
offensive line game glitched out like no other.
From the 31. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short.
Dude, what is going on here? Like, they are just getting inside release like no other.
It's a gain of 12
Getting
there.
inside release like no
That's good
other.
for a Bears first down.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the
Fag
end zone
right here,
now.
bro. Fucking fag. Guy has no business being on Madden. All he's doing is glitching out the whole entire fucking offensive line.
2nd and 3
Can't
now.
do anything else besides glitch.
Going to run again with Swift.
Okay,
And this one's
I don't get it.
3-yard
I don't
line.
get it, guys.
A nice
What
gain of
needs to
8
be
there.
done
That
here,
brings them to
boys,
first and
huh?
goal.
Because
That's a play that
defensive
won't
line,
pop
we're
on the
not doing
stat
anything
sheet,
right.
But the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
First and goal, Swift. Has the
Of course.
Chicago touchdown.
Of
The
course.
Bears are running them out of the building. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, I'd say some frustrations at the deficit bleeding over
Yeah, some
onto
frustration,
the field as
dude.
they get rung up for the personal
Guy's
foul.
glitching out the
Totally
offensive
agree with you.
line. Like, I
Frustration
can't do
and
anything on
emotion,
offense
right?
because
You
he
gotta
keeps
play with
glitching them out.
emotion, but you can't let emotion play you.
Fucking
And
bet.
especially when you're digging out of a hole like they are.
From his own end zone, here we go.
He's the kind of guy that's going to die alone.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
He's the exact type of person that's just going to die alone.
On one, ready?
They've got first down from the 31.
11 MT, 11 MT. Gun.
From
Hey,
the
I don't.
gun
What
against
are you
Brown.
doing, Joe?
And he's caught
Pass the
behind
ball.
line for a loss.
I know
Not
from
that
the position
difficult.
as quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand
RB
that
for a
ball, put it
reason,
in the belly of
bro.
the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On first down, here's Burrow. This time they're going to get there, and they
Man,
drop
I
it.
don't know. This game is acting so fucking weird.
Second down coming up.
Let's be real clear, there is nothing lucky
I've never
about
seen
number
such
7
BS.
at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems...
Dude, I don't know. They're just not letting me get anything open.
Back-to-back takedowns behind
Nothing.
the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
In a situation like this, you got to be
I
offensive.
really don't get
This
it.
game is hard.
I mean,
You get into
this
passing,
guy's
no
glitching
passing
out the
situations, it gets
off of the
even
line
more difficult.
nonstop.
But when you
No
don't
skill.
get rid of the ball and you take another sack,
No
you make
skill.
This third down a near impossibility.
11.
Third down from the gun.
Again,
Just got it away.
Glitched out like no
It
other.
doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis
No
to
skill.
practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? But we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
not a single bit of skill. Not a single ounce of skill.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Get set. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11. 11 Thomas. Dot.
Throwing from the gun here. He fires one deep down the
Dude,
middle.
I can't get anything.
Oh, brother, it's another
I'm getting.
interception.
Nobody's going up for the ball.
Tyreek
Nothing.
Stevenson has it.
The guy has no skill. None whatsoever.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And the defense gets
No
there to
skill.
force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hey,
And he's
dude,
not quite that fast.
that's all he does is
Just a bit
glitch.
too much. That's incomplete.
Runs to the outside, can't fucking throw the ball right, nothing. Dude, the guy runs to the outside, straight outside.
He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some
Nothing.
tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
Moore's got it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways.
The guy has no
Defensively,
skill
in a league where
whatsoever.
You're just not hitting as much in training camp. You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Dude, whatever, bro.
Connection to Adunze. They only
Whatever,
need a
dude.
couple, and that is what they got. Not
Get
much
out of
impressive
here with
gain,
this
but a big
BS.
one as they get the first. Now an inside handoff to Swift.
God, they keep switching me to the wrong guy.
And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line.
No skill.
37 on the play.
No
And that's a
skill.
Chicago first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And he's
No
brought down
skill.
for a loss.
No skill.
Walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was
Definitely know how to
sacks.
glitch an
And that
offensive
money
line,
sign
that's for
was
sure.
the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for
Know how to
loss.
glitch an offensive line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago.
Definitely know how to
Bears
glitch an
close to
offensive
picking up
line.
their 5th win.
Sorry, you're gonna die alone. We all know this.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Last thing, 19. Set up. 79 Bronco. Chop 60. Chop 60.
You're gonna die alone. Go cry to mama.
Working from the gun, Williams. Swift hauls it in.
Go
And
cry
they
to
can't
mama.
bring him down until he gets into that
No
red zone
skill.
at the 19.
You know, these running backs today, they are so
No
versatile. It doesn't matter
skill.
if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to them.
Know how to glitch. That's all you know, dude. You don't know anything else.
Battle coming up on 3rd
I bet you
inches.
couldn't win on your own. I bet you couldn't win on your
Now
own.
with Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I bet you $100 right now that you could not win without glitching.
That was their chance to get to him.
Guarantee it.
Get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal.
Guarantee you could not win without glitching the offensive
Get
line.
another shot across
Guarantee
the
it.
ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive
Guarantee
will
you
start
could not win
inside
without
the
glitching the
25.
offensive line.
On 2.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Completes this one to Otten. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
11 empty. 11 empty.
2nd and 1. Completes this one to Chase. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11.
Slot man in motion left.
Hot.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Gun. Hot. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. Hot.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now 4 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get 1 more snap.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And now the Bengals offense still on the field. We'll see them go for 2.
Here we go. Hot.
1 final shot here. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points.
Bengals 18.
So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.